everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a quick walk around here on this 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe. Let's get it started right now. All right, let's start out here on the front of this Jeep Grand Cherokee. So, traditional Jeep Grand Cherokee design now that we saw first come out on the Grand Cherokee L and has been carried over here to the two-row versions here and now with this 4xe. So, you're going to have LED headlights here. You have LED daytime running lights, LED fog lights on the bottom, and then you're going to see you have sensors that run all the way across the front here, because when you get close to something, it will beep at you and let you know. Coming to the middle, you do have your Jeep 7-slotted grille, very nice, Jeep badge there, and you do have a camera right there because this one does have a 360-degree camera there. Nice flat broad hood, very aggressive front there, very nice. Coming over to the wheel design here, you do have these 5-spoke wheels with silver outlays and kind of this gray finish on the inside. Very nice wheel there, very good design. Coming up a little bit further, now next you do have, this is the unique part here on this 4xe, you do have the electric charge port door because this one does give you the ability to plug in and charge the battery to give you maximum range in an all-electric mode. Now, when you first look at it, you may say, well, this thing's got 2 fuel doors, but it has 1 fuel door and then 1 charge port door because, again, you can charge it up. On a full charge, you can get 26 miles of all-electric range, which is very nice. Will save you some money there and fuel economy. Plus, you do get a federal tax credit incentive here, which we'll talk about a little bit more later on. Now, coming over, you do have Grand Cherokee spelled out there, U.S. flag right there. And then coming up to the mirror, you do have chrome finish there, body colored on the top there, and then LED trim on the top. And then all the way on the top of the vehicle, I've said top probably 10 times here in the last 30 seconds, but you do have roof rails up there. And then coming around to the back there, again, you have that fuel door right there. And then here on the back side, you do have LED tail lights here on the back, Jeep logo right there. You have your brake lights, reverse lights, all located right there. Shark fin antenna on top, and then you have a third brake light. But let me show you something unique here. You do have a camera back here with a little washer, or a little, you have a camera located back there. And you may say, well, why is there a camera on the back of the vehicle? I'll show you on the inside what that does. You got 4xe located right there, and then down on the bottom you have black plastic cladding with a little silver finish there. It looks very nice. Now, one advantage of going to this midsize SUV there, let's pop open the trunk and I'll show you. So when you come and you go up to this segment of SUVs or crossovers versus, say, the compact crossover segment, biggest improvement is right inside the vehicle. And starting back here, you have the huge cargo area right back here. I mean, you can fit a ton of stuff in the back here. I'm gonna zoom out and you will absolutely see there is a ton of space back here. You do have a 12-volt outlet back there. Plus you have the close for the power liftgate there. And then underneath this carpeted layer, you do have your charging cord located right over there. And then you do have a nice spare tire right back here. So when you are going off-road in this vehicle, you can have the ability to put the spare tire on. So very nice design. Let's go to that second row. All right, second row time. Let's look at the MSRP sticker here real quick. You can pause the video at any point and read over some of the options, but final MSRP on this vehicle is $66,445. You will see 26 miles of all-electric range and then a combined fuel economy of 23 miles per gallon. This vehicle is final assembled in Detroit, Michigan, which is key because this vehicle does qualify for a $7,500 federal tax credit because it is built here in the US of A, which is very nice. Now, coming to the rear, you do have this very nice interior here. That is one of the best things about the Grand Cherokee. Is very luxurious, very nice, very comfortable. Let's start with the door panel. You have this faux wood trim here, plus you have rear shades here for the rear passengers. You have power windows, power locks back here, and a nicely padded armrest. Very nice. The only thing I would say is if you're buying this lighter interior, you probably won't have kids with you because kids do wreck up things. I have 3 of my own, so I know. But this lighter interior is beautiful. It just may not be that good for kids. Now, you do have a cup holder down at the bottom there, a little storage nook, and then you have some matte pockets here on the back that aren't a full, leather finish. Gives you the ability to put something maybe dirty back there that will then let the dirt get out and not get trapped over there. So you have 2 in the one in the front driver, 1 in the front passenger back of their seats there. Now, coming to these seating surfaces, these are heated back here. Very nice. coming over to the middle here, you do have the ability to pull this down, little armrest with 2 cup holders. Very nice. Slide that back up. And you do have the ability to put 3 really actually nice size adults across here, because this is a fairly wide crossover. Now, coming over to the middle there, you do have a little storage area right here, 2 air vents. You have a 115 household outlet, plus 4 USB ports there, fast charging USB ports, and then 2 3-stage heated seats for the rear passengers, which is very nice. So you got that right there. You do have a little hump here in the middle because this is a rear-wheel drive based vehicle. Let's go up underneath the engine hood. All right, so let's venture underneath the hood here. So let's talk about this hybrid powertrain. This is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that is hooked up to 2 electric motors, one in the rear, one in the front of the vehicle there. So 1 turbocharged 4-cylinder, 2 electric motors, 375 horsepower, and 470 pound-feet of torque. What a torquey beast this is, and a very peppy ride this is. That is all hooked up to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and you get 23 miles combined fuel economy. Let's go up to the driver's seat now. All right, driver's seat time. Now, with the key fob, which I'm going to show you right here, key fob here, nice Jeep key fob that they came out with the Grand Cherokees and the Wagoneers, but square rectangle key fob here with Jeep on the back. Unlock, lock, you have a remote start, power lift gate there on the back, and then the hazard panic light right there. Very nice key fob, very luxurious feel in the hand. You also do have passive entry there where you can get inside the vehicle with the key being in your pocket. Now, that nice light finish here on the interior carries over to the driver's seat, and that very nice wood grain, faux wood grain finish there carries over. Everything looks very nice, luxurious here. You do have that Alpine sound system here as well. And you do have 2-way memory seating surfaces here, and I'll show you that power driver's seat in a second. Power mirror controls, power window, power locks, power, you name it, it's got power here in this vehicle, including the engine, see? But coming over to the driver's seat, you do have very nice 4-way lumbar support, tons of options here, very comfortable seats here that are heated and ventilated here in this option. Very nice, very comfortable seats that will let you drive a long distance and be very comfortable. Now, coming over next to the steering wheel, you do have automatic headlights here. Plus, you do have these modes right here next to the, or right above the headlight controls. You have the hybrid mode, you have the all-electric, and the e-save mode. So, in those modes, hybrid will kind of carry you between the modes. Electric will try to give you all electric power before the engine turns back on, that 2-liter turbo turns on. And then e-save will do the opposite. It will completely save all the electric battery and only run on that gas engine when possible. Fuel door access right there, and then you have your auto interior dimming light options right there, parking brake as well right down there. Now, coming over to the steering wheel, you have this nice meaty heated steering wheel here on the vehicle, but you do have, again, power adjustments there on the steering wheel, so you can go up, down, you name it, it all, again, it's power in this vehicle there. So let's jump on the inside. Let's turn on this touchscreen in the middle. All right, let's get a quick view outside the front of this vehicle in the back there to see the blind spots. Not bad, not too bad. Now, right above our head, we have a massive panoramic sunroof here for all passengers to love. And you have those controls right up here. Plus, you got your SOS. You got your shades for that sunroof there. You got the power liftgate option. Plus, you got these lights here to turn on your interior lights there in the vehicle. You got a little sunglass holder here as well. Now, coming on down a little bit further, remember that camera in the back of the vehicle there? Well, that's right here. This is for the digital rear view mirror there. So you'll see you have your traditional mirror right here. You can see me. Hello. But if you flip it up, it is a camera that you can see outside the back. What an absolute awesome feature there. Very crisp, very clean views outside the back of your window. And if you have stuff stacked in the back there, you can turn this on and you will see outside the back of your vehicle. So very nice. Now, the other pretty nifty feature here is, let me turn it on down here. So you have your radio controls right down here. You have this nice 10.1 inch touchscreen, but you also do have this nice display over here on the passenger side of the vehicle. And let's turn that on. So the power switch is right up here You're going to flip that on and give it a second to boot up. But while we're doing that, you get your hazard lights up here. You have your lane keeping assist. You have your traction control. You have all those buttons kind of up here and right inside there. Now, coming down a little further, you have that 10.1-inch touchscreen that does have navigation. You got your vehicle controls. You have your climate controls. You have it all right here. Super nice. Super good layout. Uconnect 5 is very crisp, very snappy. You do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. But let's take you over to this passenger screen. Now, you can see it there. And you can hook up HDMI. You can hook up, kind of your navigation. It all displays there for that passenger to be able to play on that touch screen or that screen while you're driving. If you have a trip or something like that, you can have the kid, your wife, whoever watching something on that display and keeping occupied. So very nice, ideal Jeep. I love that in the Grand Cherokees and the Wagoneers. Very nice. Coming down a little bit further, you have your heated seat options here and your ventilation. Plus you have your heated steering wheel option right there. Radio controls here. And then you have some more climate control options down here. Dual zone climate control right here. Very nice. You have a black little button, or a black gloss black finish here. Geez, I can't talk. Here on the bottom. But down inside here, once you open this up, you have a nice rubberized finish down here, 12-volt power outlet and 4 USB ports. These USB ports hook up to the infotainment system up there. And then you have the HDMI, which hooks up to that screen over there, so you can play some HDMI items on that display. Come down a little bit further. You have your different modes here. You have rock, sand, snow, auto, and sport. They obviously sound, they're easy to know which one you're in. If you're in the snow, you better put it in the snow there. If you're in sand, put it in sand. You also have a 4-wheel drive low button here, and then your hill descent control down here. Nice shifter that has real metal on it. Sounds great. Very high quality. Park, reverse, neutral, and drive. And then you have 2 nicely sized cup holders, plus a very nicely padded armrest here that does pop open. A little bit of trash in there right now, but it's 2 layers. So you have this layer that goes down, and this top layer that's felt lined. You can put some smaller things in it. Plus, again, very nicely wrapped in a leatherette finish there. So coming over to the steering wheel. Again, this is a leather finished steering wheel, heated here. Plus, you have your adaptive cruise control options there. You have your answer hang up buttons for the phone. Plus, you have these buttons to control this full screen, a full display here on the instrument cluster. So a full display here. This is standard on every Jeep Grand Cherokee version there, 2-row, 3-row, and this 4xe. And it's an absolutely awesome display. Will give you tons of different information that you can go through there. You can even go through, especially on this one, you have that efficiency coach, which will tell you how efficient you're driving in this vehicle. You do have some of your battery control lights up there telling you how much range you have, plus how much range you have with the electric battery. So it kind of does that calculations, gas plus the electric. Right now we're less than 1% on the battery, so I need to click that e-save mode. But over here, it tells you where your power is coming from as well. It tells you if the engine's charging the battery or if the brakes are charging the battery, all that stuff. So, absolutely awesome. You'll see that hybrid's ready. It says down there, hybrid ready. And then over here, those buttons will light up there like I talked about. So electric only mode. And it says, it's temporarily available because obviously the battery is completely depleted. And then you can do that e-save mode as well. But overall, a super, super nice Grand Cherokee. All right, so that's been a quick walk around here on this Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe here. What an absolute awesome vehicle. Jeep really gives you options for everybody. So if you want a 3rd-row SUV, you can get a Jeep Grand Cherokee L. If you want a regular 2-row, just regular gas, you have that option as well. And if you want a hybrid option, you have this 4xe plug-in hybrid option. Plus, again, this one does give you that $7,500 federal tax credit, which is absolutely awesome. So let me know in the comment section below. This vehicle really competes against, I can only think of one right this second in this mid-size crossover segment. Well, maybe 2 of them, which is the Korean twins, the Hyundai Santa Fe and the Kia Sorento. Those are the 2 only really options that I'm thinking of right this second that have 4xe capability, plug-in hybrid capability here in this mid-size SUV segment. Let me know in the comment section below if I'm missing any of them, but what an absolute awesome vehicle. And let me know down in the comment section below if you would buy this vehicle. Absolutely awesome vehicle, and that again, that $7,500 tax credit is very enticing. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already done so, hit the like button plus the subscribe button and the bell notification, the 3 of them, right? Like, subscribe, bell notification to stay up to date with all my videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.